a lot of times when we as men hear about women kind of chastise men that date younger women, that want to date younger women, we hear about it like there's manipulation, this, that. I want to clear some things up. And guys, let me know, back me up. If I got some of these things wrong, let me know in the comments. Right? If I'm really wrong, go subscription. That's I'll really feel it then.
So I had this conversation with my uncle about why do men date younger women, and he was basically was just saying like, oh, younger women don't come with so much baggage. Like he was basically saying like women that's older come with so much we do too much.
So let me translate for her uncle, if or through her baggage, trauma. You come with trauma. Trauma is accumulated, whether or not you are meaningful or not. It's accumulated over time, right? Living through this world is going to, you're going to incur various amounts of trauma. Some you're very good at letting go. Others you are terrible at. You simply hold on to this, and this is a people thing. This is not a her thing. It's not a you thing. This is not your mama, your sister, your auntie, your cousin. No, no, no. This is a people thing. We all accumulate trauma. It's just a natural thing. It's think of it as aging, right? That knee gets bad, that back gets tight. That's trauma. That's a function of time. Can't avoid it. As long as you're interacting with people, interacting with the world, you're going to build up trauma. Naturally, time is the x-axis. As you get older, you have more on top of it. As you get older and you go from relationship to relationship, you get worse at letting that trauma sit somewhere, putting the baggage down. No, you're in a rush to baggage claim to pick up all your bags. In fact, your mat is not there in 20 minutes. You take your baggage, you go to your hotel, you go out during your vacation, you get more stuff, you put in it, so you've got more baggage. Then you jump back on the plane, you check that bag in, and you go somewhere else in the next relationship with more baggage, more trauma. You don't let it go in between, right? We're bad at that. Again, this is a people thing. This is not a bad woman thing. This is a people thing. We are bad at letting go of our trauma. We go from relationship to relationship and we say, oh, my last relationship was 3 years old. So I took a year and a half off and I just kind of did me. Now I'm ready for a new relationship. In that doing you, you didn't process your trauma. You didn't let go of as much as possible. How do I know that? Because when you go into the next relationship, all you talk about is what went wrong in the past. That's what happens. Now I look out, I don't do this for guys because that went wrong in the past. Oh, if a shorty does this, that's a red flag. I don't do that because it happened in the past. That person is in no way related to that person. Story time, right? So, we gotta go big screen real quick. So I used to work for TSA. And I remember I'm standing there, and I'm like 19, 20 years old. Uh, in JFK, New York City, greatest city in the world, right? Don't agree with me. So I remember standing there accepting bags as people came, right? Because before that, you have to hand over your bags, and it was above where we do the baggage screen. So customers, passengers would walk right up, give me the bags, and then I would, take it into the big old machine to scan it. Right? And you would wait. If there was any issues with it, then I would let you know that I need to go in here and you watch me. Anyway, so say we have had 10 passengers coming up and the first eight annoy me. Like they're upset, they're late, they don't see the function of this, they're acting like 9/11 didn't just happen. They're upset. So when number nine comes around, the ninth passenger, she comes up, she's got this smile on her face, she's just happy to be here, she's excited. I meet her with attitude. Why? Because the last eight gave me attitude. I've got baggage and not the baggage I have in my hand. I've got trauma and I'm visiting that onto her. And by the way, I'm saying trauma, I'm using that word very loosely. That's not real trauma, right? I'm just annoyed because eight people before you annoyed me. Now I'm annoyed at you. You had nothing to do with that. You don't deserve this. That's the same thing we do when we're dating. That last person did me dirty. Now you get the wrath. You have to deal with the fallout of someone doing me dirty, someone you never met. This is why men say they prefer you younger because you haven't had time to accumulate these experiences on average. I'm sure you can give me examples of plenty of women that done stuff early, plenty of men that done stuff early has loads of baggage. But in the main, in the mass, you need time to accumulate that sort of that trauma. Let's continue.
We like I feel like y'all they just not taking accountability, but he was just saying like, nah, y'all have trauma things y'all done went through, y'all done been through so much that y'all when y'all get into a good relationship, y'all become avoidance and because just a lot. Like he like, oh, it's just a lot, and then y'all have all these, oh, this is a red flag, this is a red flag, and it's just like all of us is not the same.
But all is not the same, and I think that's a point I've tried to make on this page, that we'll have examples of women talking about something that happened to them specifically with a man, and then now it's thrown out there, all men are this. This is what he's trying to articulate to her, and I don't know if he's getting across properly, or she's just not really in the right framework to listen to what he's got to say.
And y'all build us on that. Like it was just like, and like younger women don't do that. They haven't been through shit, so you know what I'm saying. We just riding the wave, and I'm like, oh, but y'all about to take her down the motherfucking rodeo too. You know what I mean? Like take.
If we go into the next relationship thinking that this is going to be the thing, the it, right? And maybe that's a healthier way. If you're out dating, for whatever your goal is, if your goal is, say, I want to be with someone for the rest of my life, and you go in with that sort of intention, and we say that all the time, dating with intention, dating with intention, you go in with that attitude, then you're hopefully treating that person like, okay, this could work. So the idea when you date someone isn't to damage them. Right? That's not what you're hoping to do. You're just hoping to navigate this process that you were never really taught how to do, just like taxes, but now you're kind of thrust forward to say, figure it out. I'm trying to find a way to navigate this where we can get through this together, whether I be older than you or the same age as you. This is what the point is. It's not going in with the idea that I'm going to break you for the next person or I'm going to make you worse for the next person. It's no, I'm dating you, and there's things I see about you that I like, that we can jive your craziness and activate my crazy. I'm not trying to hurt you. If you get hurt in the process, yeah, that's the risky part of dating, right? If we're doing it idealistically in that sense, if we're kind of being honest. So this is why men in that realm prefer younger women, just because it's probably I think it would probably sound better if they said men prefer healthier women, right? That's not better, right? Emotionally healthier women. And I know it's really not our purview to say that women aren't emotionally healthy, but again, you're human. You get hurt, and when you get hurt, it hurts, and you don't let go of it. And of course, I'm not saying you. This is what happens. You don't know how to let go of that. You don't even know how to date. You don't know how to recover from dating. So that hurt is internalized, and you just kind of walk it forward. And then it's visited on the next person, maybe not the next person you're in a relationship with, but the rebound is a rebound for a reason. That's where you get a lot of that angst out. That shouldn't be the way it is. But again, that's why we prefer you younger. You're just healthier, less trauma. So it's probably, yeah, I prefer you with less trauma. That sounds good.